Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome once again to the Saturday stream. And much like last week, we still farming, we still grinding. Event is close to ending, it doesn't matter. If anything, you should farm more when it's about to end, okay? Burnout can wait until after the event is over. So yes, indeed. Still gotta muster on, get all those boxes. You could rest once Monday starts, okay? That's what I plan to do, at least, hopefully. We'll see. So yes, indeed, we're still grinding away. Might even do the 7th Grail front today. Chances are. Hopefully have some fun with that too. But again, expect mostly grind. And today is basically the, calm before the storm. Before tomorrow's stream. And I finally figured out numbers for it. I'll be talking about them during the stream as well, probably many times, because people will probably be asking me about it. So I finally have an idea of how it's gonna go down. So there you go. The start time, at least, is the one that I already put out on the schedule, so everyone should hopefully know when it starts. Again, to give you a reference, in case you're still like out of the loop as to what's happening tomorrow. I'm doing my first ever subathon tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Kind of nervous, honestly. But yeah, because I expect the stream to be quite longer than usual, I'm gonna start a lot earlier as well, so I can hopefully stream more as well. So I will start 10 a.m. my time, which, to give you a reference, as like if you take this time right now, whatever it is you're at your place, just minus 5 hours from this, and that's basically when I'm gonna start tomorrow. So whatever that is in your time zones, respectively. So that's basically what's gonna happen. What is a subathon? It's basically a thing where I'm a streamer and I want more money. Anyway, basically, whenever someone subs or gives a subs or whatever, it adds time to the stream timer, basically. So it makes me stream more, basically, to put it simply. That's the thing. Now I will have a base time for the stream as well, so in the case that no one literally subs, I'm still gonna do a minimum of 4 hours, okay? So no matter what, I'm gonna do my usual length anyway. So that's the base timer, okay? And everything is just gonna be on top of that, basically. Now it is a bit scary, obviously, but yeah. So yeah, I'll get to the actual numbers at some point, but that's the basic gist for tomorrow, okay? But anyway, we still got today to go through as well. Hopefully it's gonna be chill, because I really need it. I want to be able to also sleep maybe a bit earlier than today as well, and get a really good amount of sleep, so I'm good, like 100% good to go tomorrow morning to, just take a shower, maybe take a snack or something, and then just boom, stream up, and yeah. Preparing for an endurance battle, basically, is what it is. Not the first subathon, right? It is for me, actually. Pretty sure it is. Well, one time I had a horror stream where it had a similar incentive, but it was, it was a very small scale thing. So I guess we could maybe count that, but yeah. Yeah, it was Amnesia too, I remember that. That's the only other thing that could ever be considered one of these. And that was a while ago as well, huh? Time flies. So yeah, this is the first ever properly planned one. Let's call it that, at least. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys are having a nice Saturday, weekend, whatever it is right now. And yeah, hopefully we're going to have a good time today as well. I had a pretty good chill time yesterday too, despite, some questionable topics as usual. Pretty sure they're going to happen today as well at some point. It's just a thing that's inevitable. But you know what? That's how we roll here. I am pretty fresh off from the sauna, so I am feeling pretty relaxed. Still pretty warm from my body still feels pretty warm, so hopefully it's not gonna be too like sweaty in my room, but pretty chill at least, which is good. So let's get this show on the road. Oh, yes, indeed. So yeah, again, much like the past few days, I didn't really do much farming on my own at all. So we're basically picking off where I left off yesterday after I ended my stream, which was about, what was it, 270, 280 plus boxes or something like that? I forgot. But yeah, so I think definitely today pretty easily should be able to do 300 boxes. So yeah. And I kind of, my plan is still kind of this, like get over 300 today and maybe go crazy enough so with the tomorrow stream potentially I could even break 400. So that's like the idea, hopefully. So yeah. Well, thanks for dropping by there, I guess. See you then. Alright. Interesting. Cool, cool. Yes, indeed, Dark Sword. Gonna be a subathon tomorrow. Pretty nervous about it though. Not something I really do at all, so we'll see how it goes. We shall see. I wonder if this hand kills. I don't think it does. Maybe it does. Maybe with this it does. Okay. Yeah, okay. This should be okay. YOLO! Oh, it should be fine. There you go. Maths. Hello, Jackie. How's it going? What's the max box number in history of FGO? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm guessing like 10,000 or something. Who knows, to be honest. Be a lot of different things. You hit 300 boxes today? Nice. I'll be joining you hopefully during this stream as well. Very nice. It's about to hit it. No, she hit 1k. She's never gonna hit 10k. That would be impossible, basically. He hit 1k though, which is pretty damn impressive regardless, but yeah. Some JP player probably does 69k. I wouldn't be surprised. Some of them, like, there are people that literally farm 24/7 from the second the event goes live until the last second the event, you know, ends. That is a thing, so, yeah. She's after in the stream. I'm surprised she already rushed for it anyway. There's still, like almost 2 days time to farm more. I'm not sure why she felt the need to rush so much. You would have liked to farm 300 boxes, but you don't have the turns to farm efficiently. So you have the problem of not necessarily time, but resources is the problem for you then. Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. Here's hoping your options improve moving forward then. Hello Asta, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, what song is this actually? Oh, it's another Avenged Sevenfold song. Interesting. See, Karalak is still trying to, you know, push certain things. Okay, okay. I'm surprised you actually don't know the band, but I guess it's because you're not into the genre, Jax. Because this I would consider a kind of a more of a zoomer band. But, you know, it's still probably like, you know, considered metal, I guess, so. Yeah. I guess I can maybe excuse you not knowing them. I mean, it's post 2000s Karalak. That to be all of that is considered zoomer stuff. Why are you mad? It's not this is a bad thing, okay? Come on, bro. Even if it's like early 2000s, I don't know. That's very new compared to all the stuff I listened to. Oh, you watched the prologue, Ricardo. Nice. I'm glad you liked it, man. So does that mean you're actually gonna start watching the show as well once it starts airing? Well, that would be cool. Especially if you haven't seen Gundam before. It's probably gonna be a wild ride. I, for one, am very hyped for it. Very cool. How many seasonals do you watch on like average, Axel, per anime season? I'm kind of scared. How many shows do you watch on like average, would you say? 25 to 30. Oh my god. How much time do you have, bruh? That's so much hours a week just to keep up with seasonals. Oh my god. That's actually crazy. Does that mean you're gonna watch Witch from Mercury as well? You're gonna get into Gundam, Pagu Pagu? It's gonna be a seasonal? Yeah, oh shit! Yo, okay, you know what? I'll allow it. You watch an average of 9 seasonals per. That's still a lot, to be honest. Probably so your father was into Gundam, but you didn't really like the mecha stuff when you were younger. Hey, again, there's never a bad time to get into it. Even if you start like this year with Witch from Mercury, you're still gonna be fine. So, hey, that's pretty cool, man. It's a pretty wide and large franchise, so there's a lot to like. Obviously, not everything is amazing. Even the stuff I've seen, I would consider some to be on the weaker side, but there's a lot of really good entries there, though, still, regardless. And I'm actually very hyped and kind of hoping that Witch from Mercury is going to be one of the better ones as well. At least if it lives up to the prologue. It's going to be very good. You watch Zero seasonals, you prefer binge watching? Yeah, that's fair. I used to watch like 5 to 10 seasonals on average when I was still seasonally watching stuff. But nowadays, on many seasons, I watch 0 shows. But in this season, I'm watching 2, which again, from my standards nowadays, is already quite a bit. Like, even watching 2 shows is already like, I have to remind myself to like keep up. I've fallen off so bad from watching seasonal stuff. Who knows if I get back into it properly at some point anymore. We shall see. If anything, I mostly watch older stuff as well. I thought you were about to say Tokyo Ghoul, Jax, because the line break happened at Tokyo for my chat. I was like, what? Oh my god. I got debated for a second by my chat, you know, like line breaks. Okay. I was like, I really thought you were like, imagine not watching Tokyo Ghoul, bro. I'm like, okay, I didn't know you were like that. I was maybe gonna check that show out, Flash, because of the songs of the show, but I never ended up actually watching it, so... Eh. Why do the good people piling Gundam say something like, is this what a Gundam is when they're fighting the bad guys? It's just a trope, if anything. You'll get used to it. Because usually in most Gundams, the actual Gundam type suits are on the side of the quote-unquote good guys. But in a lot of these shows, it's not that black and white. Like, sometimes, you know, the good guys are necessarily not so good after all. So, just, you know, what I'm trying to say is, you know, be on your toes, basically. You never know how shit is gonna go down. It's just in a lot of the cases they tend to be, and then the enemy barely fights any Gundams, and then when they fight them, they're like, oh my god, so this is what a Gundam is. It's just a very tropey thing that they just, you know, slide in here and there. I've started building one kit, Dark, but that's about it. I am still a complete rookie when it comes to Gunpla. I'm mostly in it for the stories, but I kind of like to get more into Gunpla as well, as time goes on. What does tropey mean? You know what a trope is? Like it's something to be expected for a certain medium, basically. Like something you see a lot. Let's see, what would be a good example? Like a pretty classic anime trope is like, you see like a slice of life, maybe a school show, like a girl running with bread on her mouth, you know, to school or something. Now that's the trope right there, for instance. It's a pretty common one, I guess. So the earlier example would be like a trope you would see in Gundam shows, obviously. So yeah, ain't that rom-com? I mean, you tell me. I don't really watch a lot of romance and or school shows, so you're the expert, if anything. I was just trying to, you know, do like an example. Damn, Kira is trying to push some metal as well. I see you, I see you. Can't say I was never really into Arch Enemy, though. I hope this doesn't... I mean, this will sound sexist, but I promise you it's not because of that. It's just a coincidence. But I tend to... In metal, I tend to not really like bands that have female vocals. Sure, some of them are very talented, but I don't know what it is about it. In metal, I usually just mostly prefer male vocals. And it's not because of the gender, I swear. It just happens to be like that. Yeah, I can't really make it sound any better than that, so it is what it is. Yeah, this is a female singer, Jaxie. It's hard to tell because, you know, when females do growl vocals as well, in that sense, it's not that easy to tell the difference. Versus clean vocals, where it's a lot easier to tell the difference usually, but yeah. It tells a woman singing. Well, in this case, I probably wouldn't be able to tell, but because it's Arch Enemy, a band I actually know, then I know it's a female singing in this case. But I guess in this example, it's, you know, what I said just now is not that big of a deal because, you know, growling tends to be pretty similar sounding between, you know, girls and guys, so more often than not, at least. But I'm talking bands like those, there's a lot of those bands that are like power metal-ish, folk metal stuff that have like female leads into them, and all of them are basically a miss for me. Especially the commercial ones that are very popular. I cannot understand the appeal. I probably shouldn't name any bands, because I'm sure there's, you know, fans for all the bands in the chat, but yeah, maybe you'll get some ideas. When do I reveal the secret spicy pasta recipe? I've told it to many people. I can maybe go over it at some point on stream as well, I guess. I wonder what my favorite like metal band would be with female vocals. That's an interesting thing to think about, because I don't obviously hate all of them. Some are actually not bad. What would that be? I haven't listened to too much of their stuff, but a band called Lacuna Coil. That was okay. And they have a female vocalist. I think they're Italian, actually, if I remember correctly. They're okay. What else was there? Yeah, Nightwish is alright, honestly. You know, maybe I should have more, you know, Finnish pride with them, because obviously same country and all, but they're just okay in my book. They have some okay songs. But obviously their style has changed a lot over the years, so depending on what kind of Nightwish you're talking about, their songs are like night and day. Malubi almost max Bond. Well, she's getting close to Bond 11, basically, so if by max Bond you mean 15, then still that's not even close. But she is close to 11, I believe. Yeah, that looks pretty close to me. In fact, I'm expecting it to happen tomorrow on the long stream. Do you have any Bond 15 yet? Oh, no. I haven't really put so much effort into them. Yeah, I was just... Yeah, those are the kinds of bands I was talking about, Fallen. Those are the real mainstream ones that are way more commercial. That are like just all about catchy songs and whatnot. There's so many of those bands. They all do the same thing to me, and I don't understand what the appeal is. Do you actually like those bands, Cadillac? Well, seeing what kind of bands you usually like, I'm not surprised because they're a bit more, you know, I guess leaning towards that side as well, so, okay. Oh, you don't? Okay. I see. You were just doing no because you assume others are fans of those bands, which, again, probably they have a lot of fans. They're very popular for a reason, right? So, yeah. And I'm never gonna judge what other people really listen to. Even though I kind of consider myself very elitist when it comes to like most of my tastes, including music as well, so I'm just an elitist at heart. Like anime, music, honestly, probably even games. Just a lot of stuff that I'm into that I tend to have a more elitist taste with. It's just the thing that I do that I kind of hate. How do you feel about the phone after a week of using it? Are you happy with everything about it? Yeah, I don't really have any problems with it. It's a great phone. Again, the only negative I can think of is that it's pretty heavy and big. So that's mostly an issue with my own myself, because my pants don't have a great pocket. So I have to sometimes be careful when I'm moving around or driving a car so that the phone doesn't slide out or something. But again, that's mostly a problem with me, so... But it's also an upside, like it being big, because then you have a bigger screen, which, you know, it's nicer to look at stuff as well, because everything is bigger, so... It's also an upside when you think about it. As long as you're not gatekeeping. Yeah, pretty much. You know what's funny though, Jax? About those pants? I don't even like wear jeans anymore. I used to wear jeans when I went to school and whatnot, but nowadays is like I just wear like these very, very like airy and light, like I don't know what to call them pants. They're kind of baggy as well. They're like super light. I wouldn't call them exercise pants really either. Like something like that. It's like a really light material. But yeah, I really love the pants, but I should probably get some other ones as well, because I got those pants from Japan in 2018 and I'm still wearing them. I do love the pants though. They're very comfortable. They are very, very comfortable, needless to say. And every single Cold song is always so fucking loud, dude. I understand though, because it's SoundCloud, but still. Or SoundCloud rather, not SoundCloud. Have I watched them? That would be alarming if I had not, you know. Aren't those pretty heavy stuff, Asta though? Like cargo pants? Like these are as light as they come. It's like wearing nothing basically. No, Pots, I haven't had the time. Yeah, in fact, if you are gonna song request something, Algar, it's probably better to request a SoundCloud link, because YouTube links are kind of broken with Nightbot right now. I think YouTube changed their API, so a lot of songs that are linked from YouTube just get skipped because it cannot access them for some reason. Meanwhile, SoundCloud seems to always work, so if you can find your song from SoundCloud, it's probably a better idea to request a link from there. Is this a D's nuts joke? Because otherwise I've never heard of the whoever they are food. What language even is that? Do I listen to Kesha? Absolutely not. I would never listen to anything like that normie. I would never ever 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 listen to anything like that. That is not real music. That is garbage, okay? I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna judge, but man, I'm just gonna be real with you. All that stuff is garbage. Man, I just broke his heart. Damn. Well, it is what it is. Do I know Lil Pump? I know Lil Pump from one thing. That's that really funny song he made with Yeezy, basically. Where they go, "You're such a fucking hoe." It's so good. It's not a great song, it's funny though. It's really funny. And then they wear like these big ass Minecraft suits and shit. They are like really blocky outfits, and they just... Then they talk about how they wanna fuck girls and, you know, all that, and just call them hoes and whatnot. It's really fucking funny. Okay. How can you like Lil Pump over... I don't! It's only because it's a Yeezy song. I don't give a shit about the guy, dude. It's only because he just happens to be in that song, okay? Is Kesha big? I didn't even know that. Because she started off from like YouTube, right? That's kind of crazy if she made it to like insane mainstream status. I'm pretty sure she started off in like YouTube, right? Which is crazy. Not anymore. Yeah, that's what I thought. It used to be like, you know, over a decade ago, maybe. Yeah, I know the song called TikTok, right? And that's it. That's the only Kesha song I've ever heard. And even then, it would probably take a while before I even recognize the song if I heard it. I just know the name. Ay, ay, ay. I know Island Boy. Are you gonna just list all the normie thingies now? I don't know much about this stuff, dude. Like, you'd be surprised. You might be thinking of something that has maybe like billions of views on YouTube. Chances are I have not even heard about them. I'm not joking, by the way. I just everything that comes with the most like popular modern normal music, I'm not into it. I don't really know any of that stuff. I know like Despacito. I know Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift. But, you know, that's mostly the extent of how much I know about, like, really popular, normal stuff. I'm just into way different stuff. Have I noticed how Artura's sprite changes when you open the command card selection? Yeah, she does, like, the ready stance. I think she's, like, the only servant in the game that still does that. Very cool. A nice homage to the visual novel as well, like the MP. That's the Korean boy band, right? Donald, BTS. I know about them, but again, I probably wouldn't be able to name a single song, let alone recognize any of them, so... I just know they're a very popular band that has like a really aggressive fan base, so... That's the extent I know about BTS. I've seen some stuff that the fads do, it's fucking crazy, dude. They're like... Like BTS stans and Minecraft stans are like the biggest cancel groups in the world, right? You say something that goes against their, you know, love for the musicians or game and they just cancel you. It's very scary, man. Maybe I have heard a song from them pods, but honestly I would not be able to tell you. But chances are I have maybe heard something, because they are extremely big, right? It's like a horde of piranhas. Yeah. Scary stuff, man. Yeah, Jax is totally the #1 fan of BTS. He's the biggest fan of them all. Whoa, now that's a poll right there. Yeah, there you go, the two big cancel groups. Wow. I would like to see like a death match. Well, okay, again, a figurative death match. No one can die, okay? You mean I mean like when they go head to head and try to cancel each other. That would be interesting. And BTS Army doing pretty well. When's the Z kids fight? You know what? You're actually right. They're mostly kids, aren't they? Ooh, okay. Maybe that statement is not that good to say then. Damn, BTS kicking ass. Look at that. Fortnite versus Genshin fans. Yeah. There's another bracket there. Mutual destruction. Yeah. Like, the amount of cancel would be so high that both would just explode. Yo, good song, no? Fuck yeah, man. Love me some rice. Who's my favorite anime opening by male artist? Or are you asking me what my favorite anime opening is? Well, considering my favorite opening of all time is sung by a guy, you know, maybe that, probably, which is Answer by Bump of Chicken, the first opening to Sangatsu no Lion. Still probably my favorite opening of all time. So I'd probably go with that. Also, shout out to Period by Chemistry, opening 4 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Still love that song to death. Like 10 out of 10. So there's another one. No, I have not checked that noise. I don't really play any of the games. Is Sangatsu Land good? You're looking for some good anime? Dude, it's more than good. It's amazing. It's so good. First season starts a little bit slower, but it's still super good. But then season 2 is like, psh, it's like, I don't usually give a 10 score easily to an anime because I really value a 10. A 10 in my book is the same as Mal defines it, aka a masterpiece. But I have given Sangatsu the certified masterpiece rating. It's amazing. It's just flat out amazing. It's the best character drama ever. That I have seen, at least. It's just... yeah. And it's so realistic, too. Which makes it even more relatable. I do plan on watching it at some point, Water. It's been on my plan to watch for a long time, but no, I have not seen it yet. Yeah, season 1 is definitely more relaxing than season 2. There's a lot of like feels and sad moments, so be prepared for that. But also, at the same time, there's a lot of really heartwarming and wholesome moments as well. So with Sangatsu, you get the full experience. You get the sad bits, but you get the, you know, happy bits as well. You get it all, basically. And it's a really good mix, I would say. Have I ever gotten food poisoning? As far as I know, no. I have felt sick after some foods and whatnot, but I doubt it's been like actual food poisoning. Have I seen a race? Yeah, I actually watched it when it aired. Man, it was, dude, it's so tragic, man. I remember when like the first few episodes came out, the discussion threads were fucking massive. I was so into it. Everyone was so into it. It was like every week. It's like, come on, I have to wait another week to see the next episode. This is amazing. And then like after the halfway point, it's like, okay, they're going in a different direction. And then the ending happens and you're like, oh no. Oh no. So that was it was such a roller coaster, dude. Oh no. Like the start was, it was like some of the biggest hype I've seen in seasonal anime, you know, threads and whatnot. It was crazy. Like everyone was into it, including myself. God damn it. Such a letdown, if anything. In a lot of ways, Erased reminds me of Parasite. Although Parasite is definitely a lot better. Like, I feel like Parasite peaked near the midpoint. Like, the first half up until the midpoint was really damn amazing. Then it definitely got a bit stale. And then the ending, it wasn't terrible, but I wasn't a huge fan of it personally. But yeah, around the midway point, it just fucking peaked the shit out of the show. It's so good. How they both seem similar in terms of, you know, both like, you know, early on towards the midpoint is like, oh my god, this is amazing, and then it comes down after that. Did I watch Magi? I've seen season 1. I did start season 2, but I only watched like the first episode and never went back after that. It's just one of those things that, no, it wasn't bad, I don't know, I just never continued, really. I did watch the first season though. Game of Thrones is similar to the right. Yeah, sadly it is true, yes. It doesn't immediately drop the ball though after the midway point. It's a slow drop, and then the end is like, at that point you're so far down, it's like, oh, just kill me, like, okay. No. The later Magi arc went downhill kind of fast. I see. Bro, what's that sound effect? Bro, it's messing with my brain. Do you hear this thing? I think it's in the song. It stopped doing it. Did you hear that? What was that sound effect? It was like tickling my brain or something. I don't know how I feel about that. That was weird. I thought it was like maybe my capture card dying again. I was ready to pull it off before it starts making loud noises, but no, it was actually the song. That got me good, I guess. Oh, this is by Ued Arena. Interesting. He's a voice actor as well. She was just Ganyu in Genshin, I believe. I forgot what else she does. Yeah, that's never done before, Jax, totally. Never ever done before in the history of anime. And this probably, funnily enough, this is probably not even an anime song. This is probably original, if anything. No one has ever done that in the history of Dota. Yeah, it is nice, bless you. Damn, Jack's out here flexing for me. Okay. Overused meme. Dude, it's such a funny quote. Like, I know it's supposed to be epic and whatnot, but every time I hear it, it's just like, I'm obviously, I'm not into Dota as well, but every time I hear that, it's like, it's just funny to me. It's not even, like, hype. It's just funny to me when the guy goes, no one has ever done that in the history of Dota. Like, it's in the middle of, like, a major tournament. So, yeah. Yeah, I assume it actually was a big thing, obviously, because, yeah. But the quote itself and the delivery, it's just funny to me. I just can't see it as super hype. Especially as someone who, you know, obviously doesn't really know much about Dota. It's just a funny quote. Yeah, there's the League. The League has its own kind of quotes as well. And the Rocket League also has one of its own as well. I have to plug it in because it's my main competitive game. There's that one moment where one player called Justin in Worlds made like the biggest comeback goal ever. And the caster goes, "This is Rocket League!" It's such a meme at this point. It's such a meme that they even added that as a quick chat option in the game. There's like buttons you can keybind certain phrases to quick chat, and they added "This is Rocket League" as to one of the quick chat. It's such a meme. It was obviously at the same, much like the Dota play, it was amazing and epic, and it was literally a 0-second goal driving that game to overtime, and I believe they won after that as well. So it literally was like the biggest, and I believe they also won Worlds also because of that. So it was like as big as it can get, but the quote itself is also pretty funny at the same time. Yeah, I do spam it quite a bit, Cole, yeah. They added it this year on the 5th anniversary of the game as a quick chat, which was fitting in my opinion. And Dota also put it in the game. There you go, nice. It's good to embrace the memes. It's very good. Do I know Rizzo? Dude, of course. I'm surprised you know Rizzo, but to be honest, he's one of the most meme guys of the, you know, players, so I guess he has more mainstream potential. Isn't this a cold show, Jax? I'm surprised you're requesting this of all people. Yeah, even Cold is surprised about this. CSGO tournament moments or something else? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of amazing CSGO moments as well. In my opinion, CSGO, actually one of the best, not only one of the best esports ever made, but also esports-wise, one of the best ones to watch. Like, you don't even have to really know about the game much. It's so simple, but the amount of crazy plays that can still happen is like, you could still appreciate that, even if you don't play the game. It's just crazy. I would very much disagree with that. In both cases, Planax First of all, League is, I think every MOBA is a flawed competitive game because they always go through stupid, huge, like, balancing updates every other season, so the game keeps changing because they need to adapt and whatnot. Meanwhile, CSGO just does the same thing, but it's still amazing. And as a spectator sport, if you don't play the game yourself, it's impossible to watch. It's literally impossible. It's like big team fights, bam, 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 stuff happens, and then it's all over. And if you don't know what every character does and what just happened, you will get no enjoyment out of it. So, yeah, I would disagree with that for sure. It's like, it's a mess, honestly, if you don't know it, if you don't play the games yourself. It's just a mess to anyone else watching it. Meanwhile, CSGO, you can watch someone take like an op shot and get a collateral kill. You're like, oh my god, that guy just fucked 40% of their team in one bullet. That's so easy to understand, right? So, yeah. It's like, big difference. Favorite CSGO player? I don't actually know. Good question. I don't follow the scene as actively anymore as I used to. There's a lot of players that obviously I don't even recognize at all. But there's still obviously a lot of the OG guys as well that still play, but I don't know, honestly. Who would be my favorite? I'm gonna say Shox because he's the most attractive man I've ever seen in esports. That man is sex. I would go full homo for Shox. So there you go. There's an answer. He is stupid, handsome, and attractive. Is ridiculous. He's literally a supermodel. I don't understand how how a professional Counter-Strike player can look that amazing. It just doesn't make any sense. Hey Zaina, how's it going? What about Reckless? You mean the League player? Has he actually turned? I remember when back in the day when I watched when I was following League Esports, which was like so many years ago. He was like this kid with some acne on his face as well and a greasy blonde Swedish hair. He was not very attractive at all. Did he actually become like a Giga Chad now? So yeah, he was basically me in middle school. Yeah, actually, yeah. He's a Giga Chad now. Nice. Well, that's cool. I haven't seen him in like 7 years though. So, okay. Man, times change, huh? Look him up. I'm honestly tempted to look him up now. Now let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure which of these pictures are like the more modern stuff. Oh my god, he has like 2 massive earrings in one of these pictures. Jesus Christ. Is that what he does nowadays? Interesting. Wow. I can't check someone's Instagram because I don't have one myself. And if you don't have an Instagram, they don't let you browse Instagram, which I think is pretty stupid. I never got an Instagram. How about Simple? You mean as a player and not as a handsome guy? Because no offense to Simple. He's one of the greatest players of all time for Counter-Strike, but I wouldn't call him very handsome. He's definitely an amazing player though. Oh yeah, Device is pretty attractive too, yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. He has an amazing jawline. Device, that is. It's like a full-on chiseled jawline. It's just crazy. You know what? Oh yeah, I just you know who Device always reminded me of? Like a young Tom Cruise. He looks like a very young Tom Cruise. Pasha biceps. I mean, he's pretty good looking, but I feel like he's mostly good looking because he's so fit. I feel like he doesn't have like the, you know, the best like natural face out there or anything. He's still obviously good looking as a whole, but he's mostly because I feel like he's just super fit. Like he's jacked. Have you guys seen those, for you guys who know Pasha, have you seen those old pictures where he actually was pretty fat? It's a huge difference. Like he used to actually be pretty fat and now he's like super jacked. He's kind of an inspiration, if anything. And does he still talk in a funny way? I haven't heard him in ages. He always had a really funny Polish accent. Are you talking about the Hearthstone player, Ichi? He's this. He and Shox are, to me, are tied for the hottest esports players ever. I remember Lothar when he was like still playing like Hearthstone. He's like, you know what's funny even? I was such a simp for him. I even one time I got in one of those Hearthstone tournaments. There was like a small segment of where they had like player cameras, and he was looking amazing as always. And then when the camera, you know, looked at him, he noticed it. Then he looked at the camera. Then he did like a kiss. He was like, and it was like the hottest thing ever. As a straight white guy, I got a boner, and it was amazing. So I made a GIF out of that, and then I posted it to the subreddit called Lady Boners, and it actually got a lot of upvotes. And all the girls in the sub were like confused as, what? This guy plays video games for a living? Holy shit. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't understand it either. Like, he's a supermodel, but he plays video games for a living. It's crazy. So all of that actually happened, by the way. I'm not joking, but that was many years ago. I'm not joking. That's true. Who? Let's see if I can find a good picture of him. I don't think he really plays Hearthstone anymore. I think he plays like FPS now. Let's see. I'm gonna try and find a picture. Oh my god, that is a nice picture. Let's see. Oh, it's the GIF! I think. Yo. I think this is the one. Yo, I found the exact GIF I posted to the Reddit! Dude, okay, let me show you this. It's so hot! Okay, let's see. Give me a second here. This is crazy. Get this going. Look at this! Look at this man! Look how fucking hot he is! Look at him! He's a Hearthstone player! Look at him! Isn't that the most attractive man you've ever seen? You don't see it? What? Everything about him is perfect in my opinion. What? Look at him! How handsome can you get? That's crazy. Even his hair is perfect. Everything about it. Come on. Come on. That's so nice. Come on, dude. Okay, well, whatever. I still think he's way too attractive. He looks like a douche. He's actually a nice guy from what I've seen. Damn. You guys don't think he's handsome? What? He's like extremely attractive. I couldn't honestly even imagine many like actual, you know, like just outside of like video game players that look better than he does. Okay, interesting. Now I asked him out. No, I'm pretty sure he's married. So, no. You wouldn't call him super hot? Wow. That's crazy to me. What am I talking about? Lothar. I'll show you the GIF again. Here, I still have it open. This man right here. Look at him. Look at him. I'd go gay for this man. Just unreal. Okay. There you go. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay. Hey, I'm a full simp to that man. Let's see, can I find some good pictures of Shox as well? I'm gonna let you guys rate all the players, video game pro players that I find extremely hot. Oh my god, there's way too many good pictures of Shox. Holy shit, dude. Okay, here's one a good picture. This is just one. He looks good in everything, but yeah, here's just one picture. It's pretty small though. Look at Shox. Oh my god. Look at that man. Look at this man. How handsome is this man? Is crazy. That he's a CSGO professional. He looks like a football player or something. He doesn't even look mid. Are you kidding me? Dude, now I want to see what you guys think is like the hottest guy ever. Oh my god. Okay, here's another one. Look how seductive this man is. Look at that. How would you not get instantly seduced? Like, if you see him looking at you like that, how do you not get instantly seduced? He looks good in every single shot, I swear to god. This man is so photogenic. I don't know. Even when he's playing, let's see. I think there's pictures of him like next to his monitor as well. This looks way too good. Like, here's a good picture as well. He's just focusing on the game, but look how good the picture looks. He's literally playing the game. It still looks so good. It's crazy. How does that even work, dude? I don't understand. It looks so good. He's like so... I don't understand how it's so good. Yeah, that jawline is like immaculate. There you go. And yes, that's Shocks from CSGO. Okay. Those are... Shocks and Lothar are, at least from the top of my head, the two most attractive guys in esports. Just no questions. Well, I did, Cole. Remember, I said I posted that very gif I showed you of Lothar to our lady boners, and it got a lot of upvotes. All the girls were like, "Oh my god, he's a video game player, and he looks this amazing! Like, holy shit!" Like they loved it, and I'm not surprised because I loved it too as a straight white male. So you know it's good. Okay. You sure straight after that? Yeah, honestly, I'm not. Yeah. If most guys look like Shocks or Lothar, I would be so gay, dude. I need a drink. Okay. Oh, did Jax bounce? Oh shit, modless stream. That's scary. Didn't you have my rainbow drops? Well, the past 2 days I haven't gotten much at all, but, you know, since I don't need them anymore anyway, yeah, sure, Aber, have them. Please have my drops. Do I know Stewie, the CSGO player? Yeah, I remember him. He used to be the young kid on the block that was always trolling all the games with his weird playstyles and whatnot, and I believe he also did play professional as well. Probably still does, actually. He was actually pretty good, even though he was kind of weird. He retired, oh. I guess he never really got too far with the competitive side then, or like the career. Oh, was he on C9 when they won the major? I forgot about that. That's kind of crazy then. Oh yeah, he's playing Valorant, right? Yeah, a lot of he was among many of the CS:GO pros that actually shifted more towards Valorant. NA CS:GO is dead. Well, that's kind of sad. It's definitely never gonna die in EU because it's way too much history with it, but kind of sad to see it be, you know, like that on NA. Because the rivalry was always like nice. Even though, you know, most of the time EU was winning all the majors. But NA at least won some of them. Like the C9 one was huge. Medic in League is hot? I don't know who that is. He's probably entered the scene after my time of League. Let's see. Oh, is he one of the guys on the... Yeah, I think I was watching Worlds at one point. Because I was just interested to see what League looks like. And yeah, he's among like the staff. Like, he's not a player, right? Okay, he looks pretty damn good too, honestly. Yeah. Okay, okay. Not bad, I would say. Cool. I agree, he's very handsome too. What about Shroud? What about him? I mean, Shroud is a legendary guy for, you know, many ways, I suppose. We always have weirder and weirder topics to talk every stream. I mean, that's how you keep it interesting, though. You just always find new things to talk about, even if they're weird. Do you follow StarCraft esports? No. Never got into StarCraft, or basically any other RTS either. Dr. Disrespect looks better than them. I mean, honestly, I would say Dr. Disrespect is a pretty good looking guy, especially for his age. So, you know, I wouldn't say he looks better, but he looks good, I suppose. He's still pretty ripped. He works out. I need to enable that emote, Kara. It's pretty good. You gotta remind me. You look better, especially with those new glasses. Thanks, man. I'm trying my best. How about Kenny? You mean the legendary French opera? Yeah, Kenny's he's a legend. He might not, you know, be like the best stopper there is because, you know, simple. And what's the new kid called? I forgot. There's that new kid that's just absolutely insane. Fuck, I forgot his name. That's like the best. Yeah, Monesi. That, he's ridiculous. He's like on his way to becoming the next simple, right? He's so young, but he's already like wrecking everyone. It's crazy. But yeah, Kenny is still a legendary guy for sure. Kenny S, that is. Box event? Oh, you're asking about this event? Yeah, yeah. Are you saying you haven't played the event yourself at all then? Well, you don't have a lot of time left, but I would recommend getting into some farming if you haven't. What about Moist Critical? Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, I know, obviously I know Charlie if that's what you're asking, but unless you're asking about how good he looks. I think Charlie is pretty attractive. I wouldn't call him like, you know, the same level as some of the guys I showed personally, but he looks pretty good. He looks honestly pretty skinny, even though he has some muscle as well. It's like he's a mix of both some muscle and skinniness. It's kind of, I don't know how he does that. Tyler one. Yeah, there's a guy for you. Did I watch any wrestling? Did any? No, I haven't watched any wrestling really cool, no. I've just seen some meme clips from YouTube basically, and that's about it. I think so, Chemi, yeah. How about Asmongold? I'm still not sure if people are asking me if I know them, or are you asking me how attractive they are? I assume you're asking about the attractiveness side, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows Asmongold. But yeah, he looks okay, that's about it. But I assume you're asking me because of my comments on me saying like Charlie looks pretty skinny. Yeah, Asmongold, he's like borderline a skeleton, right? I'm actually kind of scared for him, if anything. Because he looks to be like pretty underweight. Like seriously underweight, if anything. Because he's pretty tall too, right? Have I seen Room? I have seen it, yes. I mean, it's a part of his image. How about Sneaky? Oh, that's a curveball. Yeah. Like, even when I played League, Sneak was obviously around. Back when I was still into League, he didn't really do all the crazy, you know, cosplay things that he's known for nowadays. He was just mostly still a professional player. But yeah, I obviously have seen him wearing various interesting outfits. And they all, you know, seem to be very, you know, similar in theme as well. And honestly, yes, I would absolutely tap. 100%, okay? I assume that's what you really wanted to know, so yes. Okay. No shame in that, okay? Okay. This stream kinda gay. I guess, yeah, today is like that. How did this even start? I forgot. How did we ended up talking who are attractive as players? I honestly don't remember. Summit 1G. I don't think Summit is like super handsome, but yeah, he's very famous. So he has that going for him. Isn't the meme that he has a very funnily shaped head? And he always wears the same kind of hat? Yeah, it somehow started from the no one has ever done that in the history of Dota thing that I just said jokingly. I don't know how, I still remember how it derailed from that into talking about attractive male players of esports. Like, how does this even happen? Tier of male servants by hotness? Oh, now we're talking about servants. Ooh. I mean, there's a lot of attractive dudes in this game. A lot of them. I would absolutely say Doman would be EX tier though, no joke. He's that Doman. If there would be a tier list, the tier would be need to called stupid sexy, okay? Because he's stupid sexy Doman. Like he's one of those guys that you're supposed to hate, but you can't help but love them. In that sense, he's similar to Gilgamesh, for instance, I suppose. Even though you're not necessarily supposed to hate Gilgamesh, but more often than not, he doesn't make you really want you to like him, but you end up liking him anyway. So Doman is like similar in that sense. But no, I can still hear something. It's pretty quiet though. Let me check it actually. Yeah, it's like fading out. Okay, I'll just skip the rest, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Back in business. See you, Watery. Have a good one.
How about the 6 feet 8 inches frame, the 37?
I knew exactly where that was gonna go.
The
okay.
Black steel that drapes down my back, aka the bulletproof mullet. The Google prototype scopes with built-in LCD.
I love the Dark Pasta. It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of pastas about him, but yeah, this is the classic.
Ethiopian poisonous caterpillar, aka Slick Daddy. Let's talk about the cabinets right behind me that go 40 feet deep that house the other 95% of my trophies, the awards, the certificates, all claiming first place, right? Let me give you a little inside glimpse into the hotshot video game lifestyle of TH.
Yeah, you couldn't fit any more into that message, I suppose. Okay. Which male servant is E tier in terms of fuckability for you? I mean, as much as I love him as a character, someone like Ivan would probably be E tier. Like, not only there's no sense of attractiveness whatsoever, besides his stupid, sexy Kiryu voice, it would be probably impossible to do that anyway, considering his stature, so, yeah. That would be a very easy E minus, basically. Have I seen Pyro's cynical cosplay? No. Does he do something like similar stuff that's Sneaky does? Is that what you're asking? Red hair? Yeah, probably down there too. Needless to say. Okay, I don't even want to think about that, True Knight. If you like sexy men and have old man finish, you would sim for Helager from Arknights. Why is his name Helager? That sounds so funny, dude. That has to be a joke name, right? Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. A weird name. I mean, to be honest, I've seen a lot of the Arknights names and they really don't make any sense to me. I'm sure they're based on some kind of mythology or whatever, but most of the names I've seen in Arknights are just weird as hell. Who's my favorite WoW villain? Ooh, that's a good one. Maybe a boring answer, but I almost just want to say Arthas. Just way too legendary. Which Moriarty will I fuck, the Archer or the Ruler? I mean, again, I keep saying it's an old man fetish thing, but it's not really an actual that kind of thing. It's just I happen to like them as like characters and whatnot, okay? Come on now. Yeah, I know, there's a girl named Waifu in Arknights. It's so funny to me. Yeah, I assume it's obviously just a coincidence, but it's just really funny. Who is the hottest WoW female character? Ooh, dude, there's many good ones. But I think top would be like Sylvanas, Alexstrasza, High Inquisitor Whitemane. Those are probably maybe top 3. Jaina is also pretty good looking too. There's a lot of good ones though. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. And I'm talking about the human forms where they apply, obviously. Please stay. That sounds so cursed. Okay. Oh, nice song again. Inner Universe Pog. Get both of the standalone complex openings today. Is this enough? This should be enough, right? Hello LB, how's it going? There's a character named Tiny One and White Dwarf in Alchemy Stars. Well, to be honest, a lot of gacha games where they have like shitty fodder units, some of them don't even get actual names. They're just like descriptive names, if anything. So I'm not surprised. I assume it's the same case with those as well. Nice glasses, nerd. Thanks, Sasagi. I wouldn't really consider these nerd glasses. These are, if anything, these are dad glasses, right? At least that, according to Happy, she said I look like her dad, and I had very mixed feelings about it. I was like, bro, come on. Don't do that. Don't do me like that, okay? Hottest Finnish celebrity. I don't honestly follow too much what happens here. I think a lot of people like our prime minister. It's just a meme, if anything. Who just happens to be still a fairly young woman, I suppose. I like that Sky is stealing me. I know he's like a massive simp for her. That's so funny that you're actually here when I say that. That's how you wake up from your lurking. Okay. Who's the most popular actress in Finland? I honestly don't know. I know a lot of the famous names, obviously, but I wouldn't know who's the actually popular one. And honestly, I haven't even followed that many stuff like over the past 5 years, and there might be a lot of new names that I don't even know of. Yeah, Jasper Pääkkönen is obviously very famous. You know he's famous because he's also one of the rare Finnish actors that has also been a part of like Hollywood productions. Like he was, I know he was actually in a big role in that one very questionable movie. What was it called again? KK Klansman. It's about like really racist like Southern American like guys. He was like one of the really racist neo-Nazi guys. Black Klansman, there you go, that one. I believe Adam Driver was the main character, but Jasper Pääkkönen is also, he's one of the really shitty guys in the movie. He has like a questionable mustache as well. And he actually made a pretty good Southern American accent as a Finnish guy. I was surprised. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen some clips of in YouTube, and he actually makes a pretty convincing Southern accent. Peter Franzen was also kind of big. Yeah, he also, I believe he actually had a big role in the TV show Vikings, right? I believe he was like a king or something in that show. So he's also one of the more famous Finnish actors, I guess. Probably some other stuff too that I can't think of. That was the new Top Gun? No, I've only seen the original, and even that was ages ago. I heard the new one is actually, even though Tom like Cruise is old as hell already, apparently the new one is actually not bad. Like I've heard praise for the movie, surprisingly. I was kind of surprised because usually like kind of like, you know, movies that are like, I don't know if it's a sequel or a remake or whatever, but whichever, in case, if there's a big gap between the original movie and the new one, it tends to be a really shitty one. But apparently the new Top Gun is actually good. Even though, again, Tom Cruise is already showing a bunch of, you know, age. Because, you know, the OG was a long time ago and all that, but yeah. Huge success, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But that's nice. Yeah, it's called Top Gun Maverick, there you go. So it was a sequel, okay. Did they, is he playing the same character? That would be funny, actually. So then his age would make sense. Oh, so is it like set around the same time after the movie as the gap between the movies is? So you know what, in that case, I can see that working out really well for them. Okay. It's like, it's around 40 years or something between the movies, right? At least 30. Probably like around 40. Because I knew OG is from the 80s, right? Maybe not exactly like 40, maybe just under or something like that, but yeah. Hey, what kind of advice you need, Charles? You need advice about hot esports dudes? Because that's what we've been talking about today. We've been naming a lot of players. Get your hot esports studs right here. Your recommendations. It works. You just F8 every servant you have. Should you just burn all the XP from the Lotto? Your second archive is also full. Well, if you don't have any plans to grail anyone, then yeah, you should start burning it, obviously. Because that's all the only thing you can do at that point. But hey, if you're someone who still doesn't have an old account or whatever, you're gonna get a lot of mana prisms from that. And for most players, mana prisms are still pretty useful, so it's not all for vain anyway. It's gonna be somewhat useful. Have I seen Pacific Rim? No. Isn't that like a Western kaiju movie, like, type of ordeal? It's like giant things fighting in like cities and shit. That's what I think it is. Yeah. But it's like a Western movie, because usually those movies are like Japanese, but that's like a Hollywood production, right? That's pretty much all I know about it. Oh, they made a sequel for it too? Okay, interesting. Damn, the OG ReZero ending. Still kinda slaps, even all these years later. Not bad. It's a bunch of fun, not a great movie, but fun. I mean, sometimes that's all you need, right? It depends on what kind of a mood you're in, if anything. A movie doesn't have to have like amazing writing to be still considered like enjoyable or good. If you just want mindless stuff, then, you know, there's a lot of options. I should do a box count soon. I've been farming for like an hour now. They got it, the sequel. Well, that sucks. Why does Saber's caliber beam go up in the sky? It doesn't really. It's just very misleading is what it looks like. It doesn't do... Like, a lot of people might think it does like this. Like, here's your target. Here's where the beam comes in. It doesn't do this. It just doesn't, you know, do like a 90-degree angle. It's just give it... Like, the camera... Like, it goes this, and then the camera is, like, showing you where this is going, basically. It's just framed pretty oddly, so you think it's gonna make, like, an L, but no. It's just... I don't know how to explain it, but... And obviously many MPs in the game do that as well. They just can't through like a follow-up shot, like a camera that follows the beam that goes through the target, so that's basically a compromise, if that makes sense. Because otherwise they would have to animate every enemy for the MP, and that would be ridiculous. Way too ridiculous. You thought it's an Evra reference? I mean, yeah, obviously they have those kinds of explosions and whatnot, but no, it's not. It's just a coincidence. It's also shut up in Fate Zero. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. They changed directors for the sequel. Yeah, usually if a sequel sucks, it's usually a big change in staff, or at least the meaningful staff of a movie production. That's usually what happens. You weren't confused before my explanation, but now you are? Ah, shit, dude. Well, I tried, okay? God damn it. If they do follow-up shot with the camera, will be turned to dust? Yeah, obviously. No, Cabra bad. Don't get shot by Excalibur. Have you seen like the Ready Player One movie, Donald? They actually had the RX-78 in that movie. It was pretty cool. It was only obviously a minor thing in the movie, but it was like a very minor thing. I thought it was very cool. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the clips of the Gundam. I saw someone made an edit of it where when the RX-78 did the cool landing, someone synced it up with the unicorn theme, and it was fucking cool. That video was hella cool. I can maybe even find it. It was so cool. Let's see. Oh, dude, I'll show this. It's like a 1-minute clip. I want you guys to see this. Even if you haven't seen Gundam before, this edit made it so epic, this small little scene. Oh, that's still the wrong tab. God damn it. Wrong window. That was still, I was looking at pictures of the medic guy. Again, he did look pretty handsome, though. Okay. Wrong window, though. Alright, here we go. This is pretty cool. Yeah, you can see enough, right? Yeah, okay. This is where the Gundam basically lands in. Because this music is the edit, basically. It's synced up so well here. Like, the drop is so good. Wait for it. Dude, that's fucking cool. Yeah, dude. Dude, it matches so well with the scene, dude. Like, that music was just an edit. It matches so well, dude. I love that edit. It was so good. They get sued for it? No. Again, that's... Oh, are you asking about the Gundam? No, I'm pretty sure they had the rights to it, obviously. There's no way it would make it into a Hollywood movie if they didn't have the rights. That would be crazy. Have I seen Hathaway's Flash? Yeah, it's very good. Can't wait to see the rest of the movies. So at some point. Who knows when they're gonna make them, though. The first movie was excellent. Oh, Iron Giant was supposed to be Ultraman, but they couldn't get the license. Ah, honestly, Iron Giant is pretty cool, though. I remember watching that movie several times as a kid. So it's not like they, you know, had a big downgrade. And if anything, for the in terms of the Western audience, Iron Giant makes way more sense than Ultraman. But obviously, for Asian audiences, Ultraman would have made more sense than Iron Giant. So I guess it depends on who's watching. Yeah. You hated the moral of the story of the movie? Well, again, I never saw the movie, so I'll just take your word for it. Yeah, those Hijikata rolls will be on Wednesday, pretty much, Ryo. Hopefully it goes well, because if it goes well, or at least not terribly, then I can hopefully do a lot of rolls for Himiko as well. Yeah, Iron Giant was honestly a pretty good cartoon movie. It had a very basic plot, and it was one of those, you know, superhero trope movies. But it was good, it was good. I remember liking it. You still need to finish the OG Gundam? Well, it's not like it's going anywhere, so you still have time, I suppose. Never too late to get into stuff. Why are there clouds in that angle in the MP? Was there? I've never really paid attention. Shouldn't be parallel to ground. No, it's not. Again, it's hard to explain how it goes, Stain, right? Because have you ever seen like Dragon Ball? Like where they do a Kamehameha, which basically goes into the space. You know how the shot looks like when they show the planet Earth and then the beam going out? That's basically what it's supposed to be here as well, I'm pretty sure. So that's why you probably see clouds as well. Because eventually, if it gets shot in a exact straight line, it's not gonna be affected by gravity and follow the Earth around it. It's gonna take off, basically, if that makes sense, right? So that's basically what happens. So for a while, yeah, it's parallel to the ground, obviously, but since it's not affected by gravity, it's just gonna shoot up into space, basically. So it's like a classic beam thing in like fictional stuff. I'm even more confused. What do you mean? How is that confusing? That's like basic shit, dude. How does that not make sense? That's literally what's happening in the thing, dude. I know Linkin Park collab with Gundam. I did not know that. Interesting. Who cares where the beam goes? Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's true, but there you go. Doesn't gravity affect energy? I mean, with enough velocity and power behind it, it's gonna shoot up. How do you think planes fly, dude? Like, what do you mean? If you have the required energy and the power behind it, you can lift off, right? It's all physics. And I presume a beam like Excalibur goes through like, pew! It just fucking shoots off. Again, this is fictional anyway, but yeah. Let's assume Excalibur would be real. I'm pretty sure it makes sense the way it goes in this game. Oh, thanks, Claire. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, in the first case, it is straight up a beam that is defying gravity regardless, so yeah. If it was real, how strong we would be. Let's just say if Excalibur beams were real, humanity would probably be extinct at this point. If I had to guess. If people could shoot Excalibur beams. So thank God it's not real. Yeah, that's how the incineration of humanity happened. They just left out the details. It happened in 2015 because everyone got access to Excaliburs and started blasting. And that it happened very fast after that. It was basically Highlander. There can be only one. Now this song is so cursed. Goddamn. Maybe they are, but the church covers it up. Ooh. No, that's an interesting idea. Gas explosions. Yeah, that's a classic. I mean, that might be a thing as well, Fallen. Who knows, honestly? If racism had a national anthem, this song would be it. Why this song in particular, though? I don't get it. I played the Fallout games. Yeah, I played many of them. Well, not really that many, but some. Mostly 3 and New Vegas. New Vegas is really damn good. This song is like sandpaper to your brain. It makes it smooth. Nice. Oh, is that a wild, rare, or not a chemist in the chat? Wow. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen that name pop up. Interesting. I play Fallout 76. I have not, no. Also, hello Sean, how's it going? Busy life you're now in needs. Is that real? Interesting. Well, at least you have time. You got that going for you then. Yeah, but yeah, you're still in the process of like looking for a job, so it's not like you're in need per se. You're kinda one, but at least you're trying, you know? Obviously, and you should be successful, right? It would be kind of weird if you didn't find a job, if you're actually trying. I heard they actually made Fallout 76 not garbage after like a dozen patches, but again, I never played the game anyway. That's just what I heard. That's kind of what they did with No Man's Sky as well, right? That game was a disappointment at launch, and then they kind of made it not bad as well at some point after some updates. It's just playable. Oof. What about Cyberpunk? Is that game even still in a really good spot? Because that game had a lot of like technical problems, right? Have they still made it like so it's in a good spot yet? It's been a good while now. If you put mods in, it's okay. Yeah, God bless the community for fixing the games of the developers. Is the VN on Steam censored or not? What VN? VN for what? Hey Geraldo, how's it going? Yeah, I should check my drops now, let's see. I can actually see the number this time, that's nice. 1794. This is... wow, I'm 299. Oh, that's funny. We're more or less about to break 300 boxes in the like next run or two. Nice. And again, we're probably gonna do the 7th Grail front today as well, if I had to guess. Can probably think of something fun for that too. Really, Stain? Does the channel actually have any following though? Oh no. Yo, Haas, thanks for gifting Nightbot a sub. Much appreciated. Very cool. Thank you. Now he can use emotes again. Hog. Ah shit, no, I misclicked again. Okay, oh, can I get Luvia MP here? You know what, I'm gonna try and shuffle to get her MP. Wow, it's even worse. Oh no. I think this is not gonna 3-turn. Oh no. God damn it. God damn it. No, I needed her MP, and now I get the arts cards. You fucking kidding me, bruh? Okay, dude, okay. Oh, that sucks. Chat wasn't working for you for a long time, Mordred? What? That's weird. Well, good thing it works now, at least, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna add this to the counter. That's a failed run. No. Number 5. I wonder what these numbers are gonna be after tomorrow's stream. At least I hope the left number won't be super high, because during the stream tomorrow, I think I'm still gonna go through with the thing where I said I'm gonna do 1 multi for every drop. So here's hoping the left number at least won't spike like crazy from tomorrow. Yo, Sulaiman, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back to the Go Gang. Thank you for the resub. Enjoy your new badge as well. Very cool of you. Any punishments for failed run? Ooh. Do I want to make it even spicier? Maybe it's a different kind of thing. What should we do with that? No, I'm not gonna make it a gacha one because the drops are already gonna be gacha related. It needs to be something different. A pack on story? No, absolutely not. Because sometimes it's not even because of a mistake. Sometimes you can get like the worst RNG ever, and it just happens based on that. So then it's not even something I could have prevented. At least not with this comp. If I run the MP comp with Media, then it's only gonna be based on my mistakes. There's no RNG in that comp. This one has the RNG in it. Chill right now, dude. I have PTSD from that grill front already, which I actually uploaded yesterday as well. Funnily enough, that was way like that was already more than enough Jill action for this event. No, it's not retroactive, Shirogane. No. It's like every drop during that stream will be one. Those are just like all of my drops, lifetime for this event. These ones don't count. It's just for the drops that happen in this stream. If I did 23 multis, that would be pretty expensive as well. But if it's a long stream, and again, probably most of it will be farming, then I'm expecting several drops regardless. Why is this so familiar? What is this? Oh, it's Arc Knights? Okay, I guess it's just familiar because of Soul Requests. Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna talk about the numbers for the thing though. Now, I have the numbers, you know, figured out basically. So, I'll just recap first the stuff that I said at the start of the stream. So, I'm gonna start at 10 AM, which is 5 hours earlier than in my normal time. Whatever that is for anyone, depends on your time zone, but it's gonna be 10 AM for me. And it's gonna be there's a base 4-hour duration, so even if like no subs happen or whatever, I'm still gonna be streaming at least the usual amount. So there's that. So it's the normal stream would go from 10 to 2 PM. That's the minimum, okay? Which I don't think will be the whole stream, but yeah, that's the minimum. Then every sub on top just adds time to that. And I figured the cap for it, I thought about the sleep stream or whatever, but because this is actually my first like actual proper planned and fleshed out subathon, I'm not gonna go like super crazy with it. Who knows, maybe in the future, like let's say Christmas or something with that lottery, we could go even a step beyond, but this time I will set a cap for it basically. So the cap will be, I thought about this a lot as well, it's gonna be up until... First I had 10 PM, which would be a 12-hour stream total if I start from 10 AM. But I did move it to midnight. So it's going to be a maximum of 14 hours. So a potential 10-hour bonus can be added on top of the 4-hour minimum from the subathon subs, basically. Which, I mean, that's still a long-ass stream, though. And it's still, I'm nervous as hell. And basically, when the stream is over, I'm going to go to sleep immediately after as well. So there's that. So I figured that was gonna make the most sense if it's gonna be like my first, you know, proper attempt at a subathon thingy. Like it will have like a caps basically. So, and then the numbers themselves. I thought about this a lot, and in the past I have kind of underestimated people as well. And you can see the sub goal is also higher this time because of that. But it will be 1 sub equals 30 seconds, okay? You might think that's pretty rough, but I'm also gonna count like resubs and normal subs and everything as well. So over time, it can still be easy to rack up that bonus time anyway. Yeah, I know people were gonna be mad about that, but I thought about like if it's still like I can't make it too easy either. Is the thing, you know? I can't make it too easy because in the past I've always underestimated people and I always get I get a bite in my ass. Like it's rough. Like the other option was that 1 minute, yeah. God damn it. I figured this would also make more sense in case people want to also push for the sub goal for the hair dye, because then it matches better with that. If it's the other way around, it would not match that either. So it would just be, you know, unsynced to begin with. "45 seconds. The math becomes pretty complicated. Although I guess it does it automatically, though, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't honestly... Yeah, it just adds the timer on its own, I suppose. It's not like you have to do counting with that. I'll still think about it though. But I did Like, I did do the numbers in my head and whatnot, and this just made the most sense, but who knows? We'll see. Teach fail run as 30. No, I can't. You guys are, again, it can't be that easy because I know gold. You don't realize it. There will be so many failed runs, especially towards the end. It's not gonna work, dude. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna be failing at least 10 to 15 runs tomorrow. I know it. I know it. On top of that, I'm gonna get like at least 5 drops or something, okay? Like, you're just not factoring all this. Like, you're just looking at it from this perspective of you guys. You gotta look at it from my POV as well, if anything, right? So it's not that simple. Okay. Do we get reward per sub over time per cap, like 10 sub over you do a cringe song? Are you talking about like some kind of ladder incentives? Well, maybe we can figure out something fun to do besides the actual timer stuff and the current sub goal. Maybe there could be some milestone stuff. I really haven't figured out anything for that yet though, but who knows, maybe we could do something like that as well. Teams that are for excuses. It's not excuses, it's justifications. Okay? There's a difference. It's justifications, not excuses. God damn it. Because in the past, I've always gone too soft anyway on them. Like, if this backfires, then so be it. The next one is gonna be softer. But I feel like it's fair for me to at least try, you know? Because I've always gone too easy on every single similar thing I've always done. I always have underestimated people, okay? So at least, yeah, sure, if it backfires, you know, sucks to be me. It is what it is. If anything, I lose out on it. It's not like anyone else loses. It's me who's gonna lose out on it. So yeah, it's gonna be good to gather data as well. Because, you know, Christmas is still happening later this year. So if this ends up being a fluke, I'll make it a lot easier for Christmas then. I feel like I have to establish some kind of a thing to have an idea of how these would be received, basically. So that's also like a justification, call it what you will. So it all depends. If again, I'm the only one who can even lose on it if I don't make, if it ends up being like too difficult. Five minutes for Christmas. Yeah, totally. Is it going to be blonde again or is it going to be pink? It's definitely not going to be blonde because, you know, variety. And there's probably going to be a vote for it. And, you know, chances are something like pink is going to win. That is, if it ends up happening. Because it seems like people want to see some kind of a really, like, you know, noticeable color. I mean, who knows how is it going to happen, George? They could be right. Maybe it is too difficult. Maybe my expectations are too high, and that's fair. But again, it's valuable data at that point, and yeah, sucks to be me, if anything. Then I know better for Christmas. But because, again, I don't really have good experience of this, I gotta start with, like, started like that, basically. Rainbow. Wait, what did I do? Oh, no! Are you kidding me? I didn't use the Buster Buff. I'm too I'm distracted. Wait, no, I used the wrong MP is what I did. What is wrong with me? I used Gluvia's MP. Bruh. Oh my god, I used the wrong MP, bro. Alright, well, again, you expect to see a lot of this tomorrow as well, especially on the later hours of the stream, dude. So, yeah. God damn. This is a normal day and I'm actually feeling pretty chill and relaxed. And I'm still having failed runs. Oh god. Okay. Are you talking about scaling stuff? I don't know if the site that where I used to get the timer from allows like you know, like bonuses like that, Karlak. I actually don't know. I don't think it does. I think it's like just takes one by one them. If you know of a site that, you know, streamers use that can do it like that, then yeah, maybe we can figure something out, I guess, but who knows. I already did update it, right? It was 5 before. I'm not imagining just updating the counter as well, right? I think I already did update it. Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? White hair equals better Leishu in cosplay. It's not even white, right? It's like very like, it's between like white and gray or something. You did, okay, okay. I'm not going crazy at least. Even though, yeah, I'm pretty dumb and I make mistakes. At least I'm not going crazy yet. Would be kind of weird if I went crazy before the Sunday stream. That would not be a good thing. Each failed run adds 5 minutes. Well, I did ask for another incentive for the failed runs besides gacha, because the gacha will be for the drops. Maybe we could do a timer thing for the failed runs, honestly. Maybe that makes people more happy about the sub incentive as well, if there's another thing to add as well. So sure, we might do like failed run equals 5 minutes on timer. I might be okay with that. And again, I expect it to happen many times anyway. Even if I will obviously try my best to not fail at all, it's pretty much inevitable, so yeah. Yeah, and if anything, that's the thing, Carol. Like, the more distracted I am, the more I'm multitasking and talking about other stuff that's not necessarily about the game, the easier it is for me to fail a run. So, yeah, basically that. We'll do something for top contributor, like they could choose the hair color for the poll. Yeah, we could have it. I mean, I guess I have a lot more stuff to think about for tomorrow as well, after today's as well, huh? So you know what, mate? Okay, first of all, because I already have a lot of this figured out, but I'm gonna write some of this down as well. So let's see here. Failed run equals plus 5 min, let's say. That could be a thing. And then there's other stuff for me to, like, let's say, for the top contributors or something, we could, you know, let them have some fun bonus, like, you know, what you said, if we end up meeting the sub goal, then maybe get to choose options for the poll or something, as to what the color will be, etc. And then maybe there should be like milestones in between, like, because we just have this sub goal, right? Maybe there should be stuff in between there as well. So again, I'm all in for ideas. Probably something that's easier to do, something that doesn't require me to like leave my PC for like an hour or something. Something I can probably do pretty easily. Although obviously depends on, you know, how many subs it's gonna be. If it's a higher number, then obviously it can be something more extreme, I suppose. So like something for all the milestones. Yeah, something to do on stream basically, that's the ideal.
I have not been in this stream for a year.
Ooh,
How
Storm
have you
Rider.
been, Mr. Streamer?
Mostly alright. Sadly, a bit of migraines here and there lately, but besides that, not the worst. And if tomorrow goes well, then that's all I can ask for, if anything. Thanks for the 16-month Storm. Nice to see you again as well. Welcome back to the Go game. Big one could be edit a video on stream. I kind of like that idea, but I also don't like it, because here's the thing. I'm afraid I'm going to show something on stream that I'm not supposed to show, because you'd be surprised how many things that are around my computer in places that are pretty visible normally, because I don't expect anyone else to ever see my PC, you know? So I'm scared that, yeah, I could easily edit a video on stream, obviously, in case people want to see what kind of process I do, but I'm scared I'm going to show something that is going to get me in trouble. That's the one concern I have. 3 10k seals or cringe seals? Ooh. Ooh. I guess we could do something with seals as well, yeah. Interesting. I'll probably still have a cap on cringe seal, but at some point we could maybe, like, let's say we are going to increase the cap, and then at some of the goal could be like free, and then it's like first come first serve. Or something like that. Definitely not true, right? Failed runs will add to the timer. Sounds good to me. Like, and because the C drops will already be like rolling chords. There's one folder on my PC that's named gay porn. Damn, how did you know, bro? Are you spying on my PC? DSSR giveaway milestone, cooking stream at another milestone. I'd still prefer this milestones to be something I can immediately do on the stream itself. Maybe some of them could be like for future stuff as well outside of the stream, but it would be more because it's more of an in-stream thing. It would make more sense for them to be like during the stream, something to do. We can still have something else as well, I feel like, but most of them probably should be something I can just do then and there, whatever that is. I'll probably be asking people offline as well. I'll be gathering some ideas. There might not be a ton of those milestones, but maybe just something as a bonus, basically, for more incentives if anything. Because who knows, we might not even hit the die goal, honestly. It's very realistic that it might not happen, so... On top of just extending the stream with the subs, there probably should be some milestones as well to, you know, other stuff. Speedrun FGO new account to Olympus. How long would that even take on average? Let's say you get like the perfect start. Oh god, dude. That sounds nasty. Will I prepare any Red Bull for tomorrow? Yeah. I actually have some Red Bull in my fridge. Sugarless, of course, but I can probably crack one of those tomorrow. Quite easily. Just so I can potentially last until midnight, you know? Because that is still the cap. I don't know yet, Kicks, honestly. I'll probably just be asking in the text channels and whatnot. It took a JP dude about 10 hours till Avalon. That's honestly faster than I was expecting, but, you know, obviously still takes a long time. Damn, there's a lot of possibilities for all these milestones, huh? People always just want to see the most extreme ones, but I'd like to get some, you know, more tame ones for the lower numbers as well. Not just only ask about, you know, the more extreme numbers. Twerk on stream. Isn't that still bannable? I'm pretty sure that might still be bannable on Twitch. I don't think you can twerk. Not that I would be able to do it anyway. Absolutely not. I would never be able to. But I bet the attempt would be funny anyway, but again, pretty sure it's not allowed. Unless it is. Maybe they changed their stance on it, but should I risk it? Probably not. The cinnamon challenge? Dude, that's an OG thing. That's like OG YouTube challenges. Damn, I feel old at this point. Damn. I mean, I still wouldn't want to get the stream to be interrupted because of a short ban, Pots, you know? If you're getting only a 1 week ban for having sex on stream, then twerking should be fine. But, like, let's say even if it's a 24-hour ban, it would still stop the stream and just ruin everything, basically. So, it's probably not just worth the risk, you know? Order something online, like what? What would you have me order? Docu reveal, dude. Like again, these are all just things that are either gonna cost me a shit ton of money or get me banned. There's like no in between. It's either it's something bad no matter what. Yeah, there you go. Order dildos. I knew it. I knew it. It was good. That's what you were gonna suggest. I'm pretty sure you can't order those on stream either. I'd be very surprised if you were able to. I seriously doubt you, and especially because I bet a lot of those sites, obviously I don't have experience, please trust me on this, they would probably show like imagery of the dildos that might be considered, you know, something you can't show on stream, so... Okay. Fellow FGO tuber content review. Ooh, that's pretty spicy. Interesting. Content review, huh? Wow. Oh, that's a rainbow. Alright, I got a drop today. I did catch the rainbow. Number 24. Let's just get all the drops today and none tomorrow, right? Yeah, makes my life easier. Logo could be like a paint drawing to celebrate the long stream. Yeah, but what kind of drawing would it be, though? Gotta have the specifics down for this stuff. No, it's not gonna be genitals, Donald. Even if my drawing would probably be fine to show on stream because it's horrible, but you know. Yeah. Eat dog, dude. The instant I would get like dog or cat food in my mouth, or even smelling it, I would immediately just gag through night. I would never be able to eat dog food or cat food. It's the most disgusting thing ever, dude. It is legit full-on disgusting. Like, okay, I don't know. Okay, I guess that's SEO. That's funny. I would never be able to swallow even a single little piece of dog or cat food. I could maybe have it in my mouth, but I would immediately just gag it out. That's what would happen, okay? Hey Leon, how's it going? Oh, the future of Twitch. VTuber, that sounds cursed. Do fun things? Yeah, I'd be down to do fun things instead of like eating cat food or ordering dildos or, you know... stuff like that. I would be down to do fun things, yes. Surströmming? Well, I don't have any, luckily. That would also be the same thing, by the way. Although for that, the smell alone would be enough. I wouldn't even have to, you know, touch it with my mouth or tongue or anything. The smell alone would make me vomit. You laugh, you lose. Honestly, that's not a terrible idea. Could do like a small segment of that as one of the milestones, maybe. How many bucks I'm at? I think we have just now crossed 300 very recently, so it's like between 300 and 305, I think. That's pretty hard to set up though, Eric, because of the transfer codes and whatnot. Takes some time. Change clothes for a milestone. Yeah, I'm gonna change from my black shirt to a different black shirt. Wow. I get a fresh pair of clothes that aren't sweaty. GeoGuessr? Yeah, it's not a terrible idea either. Fate character design tier list. Should one of the milestones be some kind of a shorter tier list? Something that hopefully doesn't take like 4 hours to complete. Could be one of those milestones as well. Like the Smasher Pass, even though it was a huge list, because of the way the list works, it was actually fast. I did it in like, what, 20 minutes or something? And that had every servant and NPCs. So if it's something like fast, it can still be like a big list, I suppose. And if it's something that every entry takes a while, then it would have to have like fewer entries in it. Oh, hiatus, thanks for the 1.5 years. Enjoy the new badge and welcome back to the Gal Gang. Thank you, thank you. Would I drink alcohol? Well, if anything, me drinking alcohol would make the stream more likely to end earlier. And I'm not sure if that's gonna be what people want. Spicy Mabo tofu. If only I had access to some, I would probably do it, honestly. Regulars or mods tier list? Well, first of all, someone would need to make that, because I doubt something like that exists. That would be weird. It's probably too short of a warning time for someone to make one of those. Nuki get tier list. Can you... Is that allowed? It might be allowed, right? Because you're just talking about... I mean, some of the covers do have, like, probably TOS stuff, but if it's, like, censored version somehow, then you could probably talk about the names and whatnot. I mean, who knows, Pots? I've honestly never been, like, fully drunk and whatnot, so I honestly don't know what kind of person I would be like that. Maybe I would be yelling gamer words. You never know. It's a possibility. I hope that's not what I would be when I was drunk, though. That would be horrible. Hey, Goblin, how's it going? Toothpaste tier list. Well, that's pretty tame, I'm surprised. Pretty random as well, not gonna lie. Figure collection review. You want me to show off my figs? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. I guess I could be showing off some figs as well. I haven't really done that much on stream. And not that I have a ton of figs to begin with. It's actually still a pretty small number, but... yeah, if anything, I guess it makes it possible. Wow, is that a wild licks at the chat? How's it going, bro? Failed run suddenly doubled? Yeah, I guess so. I have been messing up here and there. So, you know, pretty much to be expected. Tag tier list. I have actually done that in the past, believe it or not. I did do one of those. I could maybe revisit it though, but again, if it were to be like that, because it's so borderline TOS, I would never be able to elaborate, really. It would just be me, like, you know, placing them, and that's about it, right? That would be mostly be it. Good for the sake of not getting banned, but people would probably get a reaction out of me placing some of them in certain tiers anyway, so, you know. If anything, that's the whole purpose of it. It's not like I have to elaborate anyway. If anything, it makes it better, right? Because then people are like, holy shit, he put this in EX? Or like, he put that in E? Or something like that, you know? That's usually what people want to see. Are you talking about that tier list, Dark, or something else? Let me write some of this down. Okay. Okay, I wrote down the tier list down, okay? Raising what now? The culture tags, basically. A revisit to that. Because again, because I wouldn't be elaborating, it should be something I can do pretty fast. So it could be like a segment for something to do during the stream as one of the sub-milestones, basically. No, I'm not gonna do the Nukige one. It would be the tags instead called. Because most people don't even know 90% of what the entries in that would be. At least this one, people at least know what it means, basically. So it makes more sense. Yeah, outside of tomorrow's stream, exactly, Dark. I want to do a 5-star tier list. 5-star CE tier list at some point. In the coming weeks. Yeah, it's pronounced Nukige. Gabun. It's Japanese. Nukige. Nukige. That's how it's pronounced. It's like eroge. It's not eroge. It's eroge. Erogemu. Okay? Well, there you go. And Nukigemu. That's what they come from, okay? I don't make up these pronunciations, okay? The one word that everyone always mispronounces, and I, to be honest, I do it as well because everyone knows how that word is like that. Everyone says that word like that in English. It's karaoke. That's like so far off from how it's pronounced, but everyone says it like that. You would normally have to say karaoke. Karaoke, right? That's how it's in Japanese, how it's intended to be. But obviously in English, everyone says karaoke. Karaoke. So I just always say karaoke, but it's karaoke. Okay? So, you know. It's one of those famous words that is always mispronounced, but no one cares, I guess. Yeah, it's in. Yeah, fun fact. Two people immediately says like how it's pronounced in German or Spanish. Yeah, in most other languages, it probably would be way more similar to the Japanese one because you know it makes sense. Yeah, they say anime, not anime. Anime. Animation. Do some karaoke tomorrow. You know what? Since we are, funnily enough, randomly wandered on that topic, should that be one of those milestones as well? Maybe sing like an X amount of songs that chat wants me to sing? That could be a milestone. We could have like, you know, some kind of a poll, I guess. It's probably gonna be like Justin Bieber's Baby or something like that if I had to guess, but yeah, that could be a milestone. Because again, that's something I can do on the stream itself, so it makes more sense to me. Even if it's gonna be cringy as hell. That could be a milestone. So let's say I'll do 5 to 10 songs or something like that. Maybe 5 if it's full songs. And chat can maybe like popularity vote or something. Again, I assume the songs to be bad, so... Okay. I'm gonna write that down as well. There you go. Yeah, Unravel might happen as well, let's be real. Okay, keep the ideas coming. Try to have some tame ones as well. Because again, we would like to have something for the lower milestones as well. So it would have to be a bit more tame. But just, yeah. More suggestions for like sub-milestones. For the subathon tomorrow. Eating salt. I would do that, but to be honest, since my blood pressure is so high, it's not super smart. Because I might actually get to a point where I would have to go rest I can't eat too much salty stuff. So eating raw salt is not a good idea. It would just end pretty badly, if anything. Put Jinako in first ascension as a low milestone? Oh shit, dude. That could be like a really low milestone, if anything. That kind of hurts me as well. Oh no. That could be a really low one. Damn, dude. That hurts though. Ouch. Skills tier list. I feel like that's too long, though. I think the tier list one that I'm gonna do is gonna be the culture tags one, which is again very questionable, but at least there I don't really have to elaborate too much, so I should be able to fill a tier list like that pretty fast, even if there's a lot of entries. And then people can just react based on what tag I put where, because, you know, some of them will not be so obvious, much like last time. And honestly, my taste might have even... I forgot where I placed all that stuff last time anyway. So chances are I could be, you know, placing some stuff differently. Yeah, this is the League metal band, right? Pentakill. I'll give them props for at least, you know, doing something cool. I think their music is pretty generic, but you know what? Pretty cool that they did stuff like this anyway. High milestone is max good chance buff removal resistance. Ah, that's funny. Return the Lee cosplay for X amount of minutes if goal is hit. Oh god, dude. I'm gonna have if I do accept that, I would have to go back and watch what kind of clothing I was wearing. I think I have a general idea of what I had on, but oh no. Or the Grandcaster. I mean, they're both pretty bad in the sense that there's a lot of clothing that even though, yes, the weather is starting to be a bit more cool now, luckily, it would probably be still something I can't be wearing for too long. God damn, my voice is done. So, if I were to accept one of those, they would be on for like maybe 15-20 minutes tops before I start to like sweat way too much. But it's not out of the question, at least, for a milestone to wear one of those for a while, I suppose. Where's the Santa cosplay at? If anything, that makes more sense during one of the... If I'm gonna do one of these streams during Christmas lottery as well. That would probably make more sense to be on that side. Cosplay until the first drop. Well, again, Jordan, it probably wouldn't be a low milestone, so first drop would probably not be an option. But it could be cosplay until the next drop from the point where it happens. Also, no! Fuck! God damn it, dude. How did that not kill? What did I do? Did I get, like, low rolls? Ow. Bruh. I'm pretty mad. God damn it. Okay. Again, even if this ends up 3-turning, that's still a fail because I had to reset. Okay. That's 7. God damn it. Yeah, it is cheating, yes. That's why I count it as a failed run, yeah. 5 push-ups for every 5. Dude, no way. I would pass out. I'm not in a good shape, bro. That would never be able to happen. I would pass out so fast. Could I try to name all the states or countries on a map? Oh god. I think countries would be a lot easier. I would be so bad with like USA states is what I assume you're asking. How did that not kill? I'm so surprised. This is pretty weird. I guess I should have given the buff to Luvia then. I just wanted her to get the battery without me having to use the Mystic Code. So this doesn't kill. That's crazy. It must be low damage roll then. I guess I have to do stars then. That sucks. Name all EU countries. But I think I would be able to fill in most of the Europe map, even if there's a ton of countries. I think there's like, what's that site, Sporkle, right? That has those quizzes that are like interactive with maps and shit. I honestly could maybe do something like that. We could probably do like a Sporkle quiz or two for as one milestone, you know. Also PTSD music. I heard the bells. Yeah, I should write that down, yeah. Okay, let's see. Please. Okay, this is not even close to being guaranteed to kill here, but please. Oh, okay, maybe it does. Okay. This is Melucid. But okay, the bells still only remind me of Big Chungus, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna write the thing down. Sport Gold quiz for EU countries, question mark? Maybe even something else. Maybe the whole world, I don't know. Play a horror game. Well, normally that wouldn't be the worst idea, but since I've already have a horror stream scheduled for next week because of another sub goal, I don't think it should be included. Because that's gonna be its own thing, basically, next week. GeoGuessr but feeble anatomy. You really want to get me banned, huh? True Knight? Jesus Christ, dude. You need to chill down, man. You're like being worse than Donald right now, and that's saying a lot. Like, more than a lot. Smash or pass metal band members? Probably would be mostly pass if I had to guess. Low sub goal, Grail front solo with Sieg. Ooh, that's pretty painful. Like, even if I succeed, I would have to play with Sieg. Oh no. Damn. That doesn't sound like a good time. How many quartz.ip resets? Honestly, not even that many yet. It's like a 20 or something, 20 to 30 probably. That's like rookie numbers still. Alright, let's make sure this kills it. Smash or pass USA presidents? What? Oh, did you actually seal that as well, Stain? That's so toxic of you. Maybe that's gonna be one of those milestones, actually. You're in your third pack? Yeah, exactly. That's why I said my numbers are still very much rookie numbers. In the past lotteries, I've also spent like over 2 packs. Just for apples. No, I did not get any other games called. I just got the emulator for the Silent Hill game. Yeah, let me write the Sieg thing down as well. Sieg solo Grail front. It's an idea as well. I guess you could, Cold. We want me to live through that PTSD? God damn it. Russian roulette. Okay, but if it's not gonna be the real thing, what would it be then? Oh, good song. Donald, don't... Again, I know you want to be edgy, but let's not even joke about that, okay? Please, that's... Oh no, I got you! Oh, that could be bad. I didn't mean to use stars. God damn it, I blame Donald for everything. Fuck this, dude. Oh my god. I mean, this should still clear, but it might mess up my stars for next turn. God damn it. Dude, this is bad. Dude, tomorrow is gonna be so much worse. Oh, this is just a normal stream. It's gonna be so bad tomorrow, dude. Dude, you know what I'm gonna do, Donald? I'm gonna preemptively ban you for tomorrow. There you go. Then I don't have to read anything stupid. Easy. Easy peasy. Also, please give me a good hand. Okay, this should work. Okay, this should still work. Okay. No failed run this time. G move. More like tactical, smart move, okay? Two can play this game. Is Beal still banned? No, no, definitely not. That was like a one stream thing, if anything. And even then it was like, you know, for the end of the stream. Luvia has to be so close to Bond 11. He was banned. No, it was a one-time thing because I got mad and I was like, ban Beal, because I think he did like a funny alert at some time and I got tilted and whatnot, and it was like for the end of the stream, and it was basically nothing. Did you know they say in streamers' audience is the reflection of himself, so I think if he is toxic, what does that make you by default? No, that doesn't make any sense, okay? And it also, this is funny, because it's you saying this, True Knight, okay? It's even more messed up, because you and Donald are the, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be toxic, this one I accept. You two are the rotten apples of the community, because you two are always trying to be edgy, trying to get me banned, trying to say stuff as well that is not okay. And every community has these people, okay? So it's definitely not a... You two are not a reflection of me. You two are like the pimple on my forehead that I'd rather, you know, not have there. So there you go. That it's definitely not the whole reflection, okay? Let's not even go there. Alright. I'm glad we got that sorted out of the way. Your pimple is with my ball? Probably. Honestly, yeah. He's a good guy, I'm banning, please. You know he's not banned. Calm down. Can pimples actually grow on the balls? Well, I've never had a pimple on my ball, but I would assume, yeah, honestly. But I don't know. How toxic do I rate for myself? Ooh. That's a good question. I get tilted pretty easily, and that's usually when I get toxic. Usually I feel like I'm not that bad. I feel like I'm mostly pretty nice. When everything is going nicely, it's easy to be nice. But when I get tilted and something stupid happens, and especially if I get provoked as well, it's easy to be toxic. So I would say a 5 out of 10, okay? Now, you might disagree, but I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. Which is not the worst, but not the best. It's in the middle. Again, it mostly depends on how I'm feeling and what's happening. Because I feel like most times, it's good. It's not like that, you know? Dude, that meme is still pretty funny, Blitz. 5 out of 7, perfect score. It was so funny. That meme is so old at this point as well. It's crazy. Such a funny guy. You would say 9 out of 10? Are you kidding me? Come on, that's way too high. You know it's too high. I'm not sure if we have any mods in here, Bucket. Not for a good while. Jax was the only one here because I think Daryl has stuff to do. I think he told me yesterday already that he would be busy today, so... And God knows, you know, any of my other mods would ever even watch the stream at this point. So yeah, we're basically on lawless territory here. Also, what did I do? Did I use the stars again? Oh wait, no, I was supposed to use them here. I just forgot to use Castoria's battery last turn. I kind of debated myself. This is fine. We probably not have mod applications. We probably approach people that we feel like could be okay for mod state instead. That's usually how we do it.